What's a cordless drill? How do you use it? This is a serious video, a chance to give you a serious take on a tool that stood the test of time. Don't call it a comeback, but I'm kind of back. This is a serious video about drills. In response to a comment I received this morning from what appears to be a female YouTuber. It's kind of weird. Probably a burly flannel wearing woodworker, maybe the mother of the woodworker who had a problem with one of my videos a couple years ago. I don't know. Listening to NPR, picking out her chin hairs, and decided to give me some advice to be serious. Don't need jokes, so it's a serious video. This is a serious video about, in response to a video I made about the difference between, I think it was 3/8 inch and 1/2 inch drive cordless drills. What's a cordless drill? How do you use it? This is a serious video, a chance to give you a serious take on a tool that stood the test of time since the early 60s. Let's talk about some history. Early 60s, Black & Decker comes out with a drill. I think it was like 1/4 inch drive. Cordless, that is, cordless drill. Then you have Bosch in there in the 60s as well, and then, you know, other people jumping into the fray, as it were. Talk about the 90s when I came into play there. Early 90s. It was Makita, it was 12 volt. 12.7, 12.2, 12.2, something like that. Keep it in series. Makita was the first thing I ever used in the 90s, early 90s. Early 90s. It was Makita, it was 12 volt. Makita was the first thing I ever used in the 90s, early 90s. Early 90s. 12 volt, I believe. I don't know. Place where I have worked. We had a couple of 12 volt Makita battery that slides in the handle. The butt of the drill was really large. The front wasn't that big. The butt was really big. There's a butt joke in there somewhere, but this is a serious video. Early 90s. Makita was the first thing I ever used in the 90s, early 90s. I used to make jokes a couple months back. Something serious happened in my family, so I know about serious. So I come home from work, find my wife unresponsive on the floor in the dark. Been there for a number of hours, had a stroke. Off I got her to the hospital, and yeah, like 40% brain loss. Serious time. So there's been nothing but serious. I've been off work, taking care of her. So I know about serious. So hopefully this impresses whoever that person was. You won't find the comment. I deleted it because, you know, screw you. So this is called DeWalt. This is a DeWalt drill. Okay? DeWalt. Was originally German, now it's German and Chinese. You know, dreamed up in China, dreamed up in Germany. Parts that come from China. So everything comes from China anymore. I don't know. This is called a chuck. You spin this, the hole gets bigger and smaller depending on how you do it. You stick a drill bit in there. You stick it in. Stick the drill bit in, tighten it down. You can do it by hand, or you can put it in forward and advance the drill until it tightens. And then you pull back, locked down. This is done by using the forward and reverse selector. Some drills put it in a different spot. You'll see the skill, same thing. Look at this, forward and back, depending on where you have it. Bosch, one of the originals, same thing. You see it's standardized. You reverse it while you're holding the chuck, it opens. Put it forward, it closes. Seriously, Neighbors and workers are the enemy of the YouTuber. I hate them all. Trying to be serious here. Some douchebag in a truck comes near me. Look. Forward and back. Put your hand on it. Put it in reverse. It opens up. Put your hand on it. Pull it forward. It closes up. If you can't get that, what are you doing? Even watching? If you can't figure that out, I can't say anymore. And since it's cordless, look, there are no cords. Look at that. Battery. Doesn't do anything without it. So when you get a cordless drill, people, put your batteries on the charge. When they're done charging, put them on the drill, then you can use it. Pretty simple. Frankly, I used to try to be funny. Someone had a problem with it. I don't know if I can be funny anymore. Maybe it's just serious is all I'm gonna do. Who knows? I don't know. You know, you make enough jokes, you're around long enough. You know, you go to a relative's house, family game night, say the wrong things, and your sister-in-law calls you a mother. What are you gonna do? If you're being serious, that's not going to happen because you're not going to offend anybody by being serious. You're just going to be boring as shit. DeWalt batteries. Now, honestly, this is just for the guys here. Guys like this, you know, like, watch this. You put it on, it's almost like you're going to war. You're just like, you're ready, almost like a gun magazine. It's pretty exciting. A serious drill is going to be a 1/2-inch chuck. And, you know, if you want to be able to do anything, get a larger drill, get one with a 1/2-inch chuck, because you may run into a situation where you need a drill bit that doesn't come with a 3/8. It's not 3/8. You may need an actual 1/2-inch drill bit that's not tapered down to 3/8. So get the 1/2-inch drill. If you're going to have one drill, get one that's 1/2-inch so that, you know, if I got this sitting at home, I can use this for anything because it's got a 1/2-inch chuck. It doesn't have a 3/8 chuck. Very important. So I know I've made comments about 1/2 inches, you know, 3/8 chucks are for, you know, girls and everything, or babies or whatever. It's not necessarily the case. 12 volt drills for babies and little kids, not necessarily the case. But if you're really serious about getting it done, you know, 18 volts is where it's at. You know, 18 volts, 20 volt max, it basically is your max output. Not under a load, it'll be 18 volts nominal. So, you know, some manufacturers say 18 volts, some say 20 volt max. It's the same thing. So, I mean, if you really want the best, you're gonna want something like, I don't know, in my opinion, the DeWalt DCD 1007, I believe. Amazing. I've also got Makita. Don't mess with the 40 volt Makita, it sucks. 18 volt or something like this. Some people like Milwaukee, I won't blame them. They don't know any better, you know. So I don't respect them, but I don't respect anybody. And I don't expect you to respect me. So shove it, basically. I don't know. This has been a serious video about what's a cordless drill and how do you use it. I mean, it's pretty simple. Nothing else to say there. This video is dedicated to the person who commented on one of my videos and said that I should dispense with the humor and just be serious. So this is what we're getting, a serious video. No frills, nothing serious. Now, the demographics of people who watch what I have been doing, it's been mostly male. This looks to be the female variety. I'm probably woodworker or some sort of burly woman up in Portland, maybe. Portland? P-Town? Quite possibly state of Washington or something like that. You know, she's wearing flannel, I'd assume. She and her partner like to go on YouTube and criticize people for trying to make jokes, and I understand that. And be serious. Serious is where it's at. Well, this is a serious video. And that's all I have time for anymore. I come home from work. Luckily, I wasn't too serious about working late because I came home to find my wife. Luckily, I didn't stay at work any longer. Unresponsive on the floor of the office. She had had a stroke. Spent an undeterminable amount of time wiggling around on the floor trying to get up before she finally gave up. Luckily, I was there to help her. So she's still here and happy for that. And I know what serious is all about. I know how to be serious, and I think I'm not going to waste any more time with stupid jokes. So if you want serious content, watch out. There'll be some more serious content coming your way. No time for wasting time on stupid little childish jokes. This is life or death. If you seriously love tools, work, DIY, keep watching. If not, suck it.